Alright, what's going on guys? Hope you're all doing well. So today's video, we're going to be doing something slightly different. It's been kind of hard to catch fish lately. So we're going to do a little bit of repairing today. Now if any of you guys have been fishing with soft plastics for as long as me, as much as me, you might have a little collection like this. All soft baits that have had the tails bitten off by pike. Absolutely shredded baits. Loads of them, tailless, completely shredded by pike. But we can bring these back to life, which is what we're going to be doing today. We're going to modify these, bringing them back to life, and then we're going to go out, see how they look in the water, and potentially catch a fish on it. Like I said, super cold, super difficult to catch stuff, but we're going to have an hour on a local spot after I've done this, and we'll see what happens. So, what we're going to do to modify these, you guys probably will have seen this before. I think Savage Gear brought a lure out that's already like this, but you might as well do it with your old ones if you've got them. We're going to be adding spin tails onto these. Gives them, obviously without a shad tail, you'd still catch fish on this like this. You could fish it as a jerkbait or anything, but without that shad tail, it's got no action. So we're going to put a spinner tail on that, give it some action, give it a new lease of life, and hopefully we're going to catch some fish. Now we're going to be doing some more recycling. You can buy spin tails, obviously, but I had a little go through my crap cupboards, found some broken old spinner baits, old little spinners with no hooks on and stuff like that. So we've got enough stuff to actually just do it without buying any spinner blades. But like I say, you can get them on eBay. You can already buy them with the screw rigs and everything, so you don't need to do any of this process if you just buy them with the screw rigs already for the smaller stuff. But for the big ones, you're probably gonna have to make your own. So take this Weston spinner blade, take the biggest one for this big size. You're gonna take that off. I've not got my split ring pliers, so it's gonna be a little bit annoying, but they are quite small split rings to be fair. So that is off the spinner bait, and that needs to go on the tail of the lure like this. So all you need for that, shallow screws. Buy branded shallow screws. You can buy them from third-party resellers that sell like the AliExpress shallow screws and stuff like that, or you can just buy them straight from AliExpress if you want, which is what I did, which is why I've got 300 of them. It's kept me going for a few years. So rather than in the front of the bait with the shallow screw, it's going to go in the tail of the bait. So we're going to cut, with these being quite a thin tail. Obviously if you've got a bit of a thicker tail on your lure, you might not need to cut it down, but we're using quite a big shallow screw. So we're going to need to cut a little bit off this, just so the screw's not deforming it too much. Bob that right in the centre. Yeah, this screw's a little bit big for this bait. I've got some smaller screws, but I'm saving those for the smaller baits. But it still will work like that. As you can see, it's kinked it a little bit, just with the size of the screw, but we can straighten that out easy enough. And then all we're going to do, put that spinner blade on via the split ring, old spinner blade on the tail of that, and that is now a lure. Well, it's two lures, the spinner bait. I still can't, I've been doing videos for 7 years now and I still can't talk, but the spinner bait was ready for the bin. This was ready for the bin, but yeah, we've morphed it into one lure now. Just need to get a rig on that. Put a little bit of weight, because with this kicks off so much vibration, it might turn the lure. So you need a little bit of a belly weight on this, probably, just to keep it from rolling. But we'll see what it's like when we get to the water. But that should catch us some fish now, and we'll see if it does or not. Pretty interesting. Like I say, I'll probably have an hour fishing, but I'm going to rig up a couple of the smaller ones exactly the same way, show you how those look, and yeah, then we'll go fishing. I've done 3 lures now, 3 different sizes. Decided to do the same lure, just in the same colour in different sizes, so you can see. 2 with Colorado blades, small one with the willow blade. Slightly different, but they should all work now. So yeah, making use of the broken lure pile. So all I need to do now, guys, get some rigs on these bad boys, get out fishing and see if we can catch a fish on these recycled lures. So yeah, gonna get the rigs on now, we're gonna get dressed and then we're gonna go on the bank and hopefully catch something. Right guys, made it to the local river. Super windy, so might be a little bit of wind noise, so apologies for that, but see how these work. Like I said, I might have to add a little bit of weight to them, but we'll see. Cold water, but you can feel the resistance. Actually, that's swimming nicely. It's not rolling or anything, if you can see that. Kicking up a ton of vibration, so yeah, I might add a little bit of weight just because with the flow, just to keep it down a bit. But yeah, that's actually swimming nicer than I expected, so we'll see what happens. Super windy, like, so should give the fish a bit of confidence with the ripple on the water, and it's very coloured, so this spinner blade should work drawing the fish in, but we shall see. I'm going to rig the medium rod up as well, so we can fish two baits, two different sizes. But yeah, we'll probably fish hour and a half, something like that, see if we can get a pike or two. A little Frankenstein lures. I'm going to add a small amount of weight to this just to get it down a little bit. You don't need a ton. We're literally going to use a Nico weight. If I can find them. Which ones are these? 1.8. Yeah, we'll just put a 1.8 gram Nico weight in. Just a slight difference. So like right now it probably drops like a foot every 3 seconds. This little weight will make it 2 foot every 3 seconds or something, so this means I can fish it a little bit quicker if I want to. Yeah, that's nice with that little bit of weight. Cool. I feel confident we'll catch on these. Like I say, the wind noise might be a little bit brutal, so apologies for that, but I'll try face my camera away from the wind as much as I can, so it's not too bad. But yeah, let's get a fish caught. That small one swims. Beautiful as well, perfect. Couldn't ask for better than that. Yeah, that tail kicking real nice as well. There's one. Oh, those first cast with the smaller size. Oh, that's cool as. Fish through there with the bigger size already. Put the smaller one on. Freaking nailed it. Oh, and the rod father as well. Yes. I knew this would work. There's my net. There we go, boys. Pulling a little bit of drag this fish. I don't even know how big it is, to be fair, but hit that so good then. And there you go. Got some broken lures. Get him. Powerful. He's ready. My net's broken again. Come on. Ah, but he's in. Small fish, but yes. First cast with the smaller one, 18 centimetre perch with the spin tail. Awesome. New rod, father rod. Nice little fight on that end. Good hit. Yes. Well guys, switch to the slightly smaller size. The 18 centimetre with the spin tail. This guy necked it first cast with that. So good. New rod, father rod. Put up a good fight with that, but yeah, I'm stoked on that. We're gonna get some more, I think. Weather's perfect for it, so yeah, we'll get this back and let's get number 2. So happy that worked. Okay, let's put this hook out. So well hooked, real slammer that. Nice and easy to unhook though. Popping back super fast. Whew, quite a long fish to be fair. See bro, straight off. Oh, so good. Oh, there we go guys. A lure that a lot of people would have thrown in the bin. Broken spinnerbait. Lure with the tail bitten off, and yeah, first cast with the smaller size. Bang. So good. That's such a nice hit as well, like. Yeah. On the new Rodfather rod as well. See, 12 minutes into fishing, so I probably had that fish after like 7 or 8 minutes, but so good. We're gonna get another one now. Let's get it. Oh man, that was awesome. Right in the edge where I expected, because there's a lot more flow than there normally is today. I figured the fish would be pushed right into the edge. That's where my bait's getting pushed when I do a long cast, so I figured there's a good chance there'd be something there. And oh man, downsize, first cast, boom. So you know, potentially the bigger one might have just been for that fish, might have just been a bit too noisy, a bit too aggressive. Something a little smaller took it straight away. But yeah, stoked. Nice little stocky fish that.
One eternity later.
Well, thought I was gonna get another one easy, but just the one fish. But it is cold, it is January. It was always gonna be hard, but got that first one super quick, so yeah, I got my confidence up. But yeah, just one. It's just like 10 minutes off being fully dark now. Yeah, not had any more bites of these. I'm just gonna stick a jig fly on for like 10 minutes, see if I can get one more fish, but it's probably gonna do it. Probably do the outro back at home just because it's windy as heck. But we caught something on this. Proved that they work, that's for sure. Even in miserable cold January conditions. Alright guys, made it back home now. Just the one fish to show, but at least I showed you that these will catch. You know, no need to throw them away. Use an old spinner blade, make a new lure with a totally different action, and you know, coloured water, tough conditions, might work, might not, but you never know. It's a new style of lure that can be in your box. If you know the normal shads aren't working, stick one of these on, and yeah, you never know what will happen. But yeah, that's going to do it for this video. All the stuff that you need to do this will be linked in the description. Obviously, better off if you just use old stuff you got lying around, but if you need to buy the new stuff to change a shad tail lure into a spin tail lure, I'll leave links in the description for what you need. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that, something a little bit different, and yeah, catch you in the next one.